Hello everyone, Darren here, and welcome back to IXION. Now in the last episode we started exploring the hazardous Immortan system to pretty good success. No deaths out in space so far anyways, although we have been avoiding the treacherous space storms that kind of envelop us right now. We've also got a decent amount of resources. I feel like we're in a good position. Lots of alloys, a decent amount of carbon ready to be turned into polymer. Lots of resources around us, obviously. Good amount of food, some ice, that kind of thing. Electronics, etc. We're kind of set, you know, tech is even really good, and we actually have too many workers right now, so things are looking great. Internally, Sector 3 has been having a hard time. There was a big accident recently. They've had it a few times. We made them a promise, though, that there's not going to be any more accidents for at least 15 cycles, which I'm sure is going to be super easy. To help with that, they're obviously being overworked, so I've turned off a couple of the buildings, and we're moving 30 population over here from Sector 2 to help lighten the load. Other than that, there's not much else that's changed between episodes. I mean, I didn't let any time play, but I'm just reiterating where we're at and where we've set up. So I also had to look around at where our next probe is going to go, just to save us the time of me looking around. I noticed out here, there's actually either a planet or, you know, something tech-related. It's right on the orbital line, which is why I assume it's a planet. It could be something else. But I noticed that the line that we create here is going straight through the storm, obviously. And it kind of creates that red dotted line on the UI, but it doesn't do that over here. Now, I don't know if that means that this is safe, and this isn't. This is like flashing, there's like lightning and stuff in there. This doesn't seem to have that, but I'll just assume it's not safe in there. But it kind of has me wondering, like, maybe this is fine. So maybe we'll go in there first before we go over there, I don't know. Alright, so I quickly had a look around. I basically decided that there is hydrogen and ice right here, so we'll go get that first. We're building probes all the time, but of course I want to stay, as our Tycoon ship is right here, I want to stay around this area, get all these resources, and then we'll start moving. We're going to be building up batteries in Sector 3 as well, so that we can actually move and keep everything running at the same time, which is imperative if we want to be successful. Alright, let's just let time play. Let's let the music go mental. I'm going to get rid of this food building here. I'm also going to go with the DLS Center, something we just unlocked at the end of the last episode, which allows us to create policies. So I had a look at where we could put it. This seems like a pretty fitting place right here. So we'll slot it in nicely, snugly. And I'm hoping that the waste treatment facility, which is something that we're going to be getting in technology. So currently we're getting the deep dive apparatus, and then we're going to get better housing. Then I'm going to look for waste treatment and water fusion and crop farms. That's my kind of path that I want to go. Then we'll get the technologies that help us traverse storms. Now the reason we're getting the deep dive apparatus is because Parenti 85 is a gas giant, and we can't get down into his atmosphere without that deep diving apparatus. So the Francis science ship is currently just waiting for that. But we're almost done. We're 50%, so I'm sure it won't be any time at all. So we'll let time play. Something we could do better for is power. That really is struggling, I guess. But we ultimately need more polymers to be doing that. Okay. So let's just reset our camera. Boop. Boop. There we go. So we're building the DLS Center. Should be good to see how these policies work and start squeezing out that specialization that we apparently have. Although people have said, like, you're getting the specialization. It's popping up in the notifications. You're just missing it. But in order to be able to actually view it, we need a DLS Center, and I think you can build it up to like tier 2 and tier 3 and stuff, so it'd just be good to see it, see what we're actually getting. Objective wise, we're 2 out of 3 you know, clues for where the Protagoras has gone, and we still need to do the colonization thing, and that's also buried in the tech tree here, I assume. So we want to train colonists. Colonists are trained groups in 15 every... I wonder, does it use regular people or does it use workers? You'd hope regular people. That'd be nice to put them to use, you know. How's that migration going?
Transfer complete.
Boom. Done right now. So let's get building. This will allow us to turn on all 4 construction workshops. So we'll have 4 of those little mechs out there. And we'll just build roads. Kind of hook this place up. And what am I going to do here, I think? Let me just feel this out. So basically, I want my stockpiles over here, similar to how it is in my other sectors. So we want another one there. So yep. So we'll bring the road over that way. Okay, and then we can delete the road. Right, we'll just leave time playing. They can handle all that now. We've got 75 alloys in here. We've built our battery, actually. That's good. And then we can move some of these stockpiles a bit further over. Food production's back online. We are losing food overall on the entire station. It's not too bad though. And do we have free workers in here? We do. We also have a little bit of free power, so maybe we should just turn some of these on just to keep us going. But as soon as this gets done, we'll have to turn it off. Probably going to decommission some of the food in this sector as well. Just really try to focus up on getting food in Sector 3 and then distributing it. Although a little bit of food buildings in the other places would be a good idea, I think. Okay, looking good. So, do we have that technology yet? No, but we do have another probe. So, any more resources out this way? There does seem to be some tech. Oh, is it just there? Wow, you get the kind of indication of where tech is pretty quickly. A lot of stuff over here for mining. I had thought as well that ships like the Ripley, for instance, can actually latch on to asteroids, but if they're already mined, they can't. So what I could do with this is say, don't mine it, just keep it there so that we could get to it, and then go from there to that other place we just found. And we could navigate the storm that way. We could definitely get around it then, right, if it was here. So in that cross-junction bit there, well, we can't really see it, but about there, right? I guarantee you the way it would loop would be like that, wouldn't it? We would totally get around it if we did that.
A probe has completed its scan.
It's kind of tempting to do that. Oh, better yet, we could go out here and do it, right? But I just feel like we wouldn't be able to get back unless we told them not to mine. So maybe I'm overthinking it or trying to game it a bit. Because I don't know why we couldn't just travel where we want. But it was just something I thought about. Might use that technique in future. Depending if we need it or not. Anyway, we have the technology. So, transmission from the Francis's team. This is the crew of the Francis. We've entered Parenti 85's atmosphere. Equipment has been deployed, but the gravity of the planet may complicate our operations. Visibility is nil. Atmospheric corrosive factors are negligible. So we could release microprobes into the atmosphere, learn more about the meteorological systems. 20 polymer. I typically like to go for the things that are the most expensive. Polymer, arguably, is more rare than alloys. Set up advanced infrastructure, though, sounds better. It is a lot. Takes the most time as well, excuse me. Or establish a weather station. I'll tell you what, set up advanced infrastructure. That has to be the best one. Releasing microprobes doesn't seem like a good idea. So let's do that. 60 alloys. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, but the whale can do it. I believe. Alright, good. Now, I just realized something. That mining ship is going out to get ice. I'm going to say, you know what? Avoid these just for a moment. Focus this one now. Oh, you've already got them. Oh, I see. There's ice and carbon over there. Okay, then, yeah, sure. Go get it. Good. Yeah, we'll get the... I suppose, why not get the hydrogen? If you're going to be doing that, you can bring it back. It just depends which one's going to bring it into... Well, it's the cargo ships that bring it back. Mining-wise, you can go mine whatever you want. Really? Yeah. Alright, yeah, you just go out there and drill it. Sorry, I got confused. I forgot. The cargo ones are the ones that are important for which bay they're coming into. But the ones mining, go do whatever, you know? So get both the ice... You know what, actually, the hydrogen, I'd say, is a higher priority, in my opinion. Yeah. Alright, cool. Because we have ice and it's full in storage. Alright, so it's going to take 4 cycles now. We've got another probe. Sorry, I forgot to send it, didn't I? Let's see if there's anything around here. Yep. Right there. We got some ice, carbon, and iron. That's pretty far down, though. Maybe there's another planet. Or if we can go from here, it might be shorter. It's hard to say. It's kind of almost like a perfect triangle. Policies. Oh, we have our DLS system. Let's check it out. The impact living conditions of the crew within a sector. A sector's policies can be accessed once the data listing center has been built. The policies then let you flick between different things. Keep in mind that you'll not be able to change policies as often as you'd like. Cooldowns, eh? Alright, here we are. The DLS system. Oh, we're already getting stuff. Stability +1 from propaganda, which is... Oh, so that just by default gives you one. Oh, that's nice. So, here's how we turn on waste recycling then. But that's -1 stability. Oh, I see. And it is per sector. Okay. I see. Interesting, okay. I can look at these between episodes a little bit more in depth, but I think I get it. It's pretty straightforward, right? Work hours. You need more workers, you need less workers. You turn bodies into waste, you don't. Chronic pods with workers are open first. Interesting. Starving crew will continue to work. Oh wow, I didn't know they didn't. Interesting. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll just keep it the way it is. That's totally fine, but we'll turn on waste recycling when we need it. Oh, there's our specialization. Sorry. Batteries last 20% longer. That's it. Oh, that's not that good. Although batteries do last 4.3 cycles, so it's pretty good, I guess. And here it's 2.9. Yeah, but I thought we'd get some bonus to actual production, you know, like maybe 10% more stuff out than what you put in. I can turn that building off actually now. It's not needed. But there we go, we have it. So we'll have to build one of these in each sector, and that keeps them happy. They're optimal and happy. They still have extra hours right now, these guys. You know what? We might need to send more people over then. So we've got 100 workers not doing anything here. Obviously, we turned off this that requires 30. This requires 3. Yeah, we've got too many. All right, let's send some over. Sector 2 to Sector 3, please. Again, maybe about 40? Another big migration. And then when we get the technology for better housing, which we're about to, we can then hopefully fit them all in there. Let's get the waste treatment center next, now that we have the policy ability. Alright, looking good. We're making probes in real time as well, which is nice. Oh yeah, there's pods out here. Oh, we are collecting them. Great. Ah, speaking of, Sector 3 needs its cryonic pod thing building. Cryonic center. Just leave it there for now. And we'll assign this to pods. We'll assign this. Not sure what to give that. We'll give this one ice maybe. And this can be ice as well. Not sure what to give this one. I don't know what you combine with ice to make more food. But let's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter, just turn it off for now, I guess. And then these can be powered on.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Okay, yeah, we don't want accidents here, so you gotta be careful. Maybe I'll just wait until the appropriate thing is ready. So we'll just power these off, Okay, don't want anyone being overworked. I mean, we said that there'd be no accident. Extra hours can have accidents. I'm kind of surprised though, really? How many people are working these? 4? Okay. There, we're optimal now. Alright, I don't think I'm making any more mistakes. Obvious ones. Just let time play. Our probe is heading out to its location down here. We're making another probe right now. And we're building a polymer. We might stop the auto building of probes so we can boost power further. So we'll save up the rest of the carbon to make polymers and then make another, because we have the availability for more ships. And also we can build another set of solar panels for 60.
Population transfer complete.
Alright, population transfer complete. So they should have more than enough now. Totally loads of people. So we can pop all this back on. So load up all our bays. We're in extra hours now, so this one can go off. That's fine. So the ice is going to be fed into here, which means the ice does no longer needs to be here. And we can say ice in sector 2. We'll let it transfer, I guess. Then we'll turn this off probably, because we just don't need to be putting it here. Hang on a second. I'm destroying that building. I feel like... Did I just destroy the ice? No, it says it's in stock. Ultimately, what I should really do is say ice 0. Just stick it on 0. And sector 3, ice 400. Just bring everything in there, yeah? And they should do that. Okay, ice is going to move into this place first. Ice is coming in here as well. What did we just get? Optimized quarters have been unlocked. So now I get to see, is it a... No, they still have 15. So it looks like... Ah, houses up to 40 crew members in average quality. Oh, and it has a specialization. Population. Oh, maybe later you get like transport or something to bring people around to work. Could that be what happens? Because why else would you specialize in population? Anyway, I don't know. Unless you can specialize in multiple things. I didn't assume that wasn't the case. So let's see, how big is this? Oh, it's the same size. Oh, cool. So, right. So instead of 15 per 3x3. So 30 by 3x3. But this is now doing 40 in the same space. Got it. Gotcha. Yeah. Is there any homeless here? There is. So what we could do is just build one of these. And then start knocking down these ones and replacing them so that we have lots of space. So 40 alloys. We have 70 in the sector. I'm sure they'll be fine. And we can start doing that in other places too, right? So that'll save a lot of space, thinking about it. So this place is a little bit of homelessness. Not that much, but a little bit. So I'm going to say dismantle this. And dismantle this. Once that's gone, we'll repurpose those alloys into building up a new thing. We could definitely do that out here. So again, dismantle, dismantle. We'll stop the construction of these ones. We'll just put down a new one already. Cool. Alright, that's going to definitely just, you know, squeeze a bit more tiles out of these places for us.
A probe has completed its scan.
So we just got a probe successfully scanning down here. So no. Avoid that, please, for now. This is too far out for you to be thinking about getting. So that guy's... Yeah, that's fine. Let's say another probe around here. There must be a planet around here, because it just feels like it's too far out on its own. There's tech. I'm seeing tech. Here. There we go. Eerie music. Has this been delivered yet? They're waiting. Yeah, it's bringing its 30 alloys now. Good. Oh, we have health problems. There's one person without an infirmary. Even though there hasn't been any new accidents. Or has there? I don't think there has, right? Avoid accidents for 15 cycles. And we've been seemingly avoiding it the whole time. Ice is filling up nicely. So this ice has nowhere to go. But it should be moved in here, right? It's powered on. Yeah, I want them emptying out these ones first if they can. That's fine. Okay, silicon. That can go offline. That doesn't need to be on. Anything else that can be turned off? They're purging waste right now. It's terrible to see it. We could be stockpiling it, actually, thinking about it. Maybe we should just do that now. Because I don't think... Yeah, let's just do that. So policies. Waste recycling. Yes. Okay, and then we could set this to be waste. Aha! Now they're going to take it straight there. Excellent. Turn it on. Great. Don't purge that waste. Although it looks like they're going to. Nope, we're getting some of it out of there. Good. Good stuff. We could use that in future then. So tech-wise, how are we doing? We're doing waste treatment, and then we want to do fusion. And then crop farm. Got plenty of tech points still to go, so we're looking good. It's gone very quiet with all the music gone off, but everything else seems fine. Do they have what they need now? They still don't. I guess they took a while to get the 30 delivered. These are being mined nicely, so it's just hydrogen left to grab there. Ice. And this still needs to be mined here as well. Our science ship out here is not doing anything, but if we can just move from here to there, depending on what we find, that'd be good. In fact, we could get going now. Maybe just go straight here. And then we'll redirect you when you get halfway. Yeah, makes sense. We're building a polymer now, so that's good. I want to get that improved power situation going. Batteries are building up as well. We have the one battery here. Not much, admittedly, but it's better than nothing. Ice is storing up constantly, which is nice to see.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
We have a request for electronics in here. Ah. Can't do it unless the building's on, right? Sorry, I just had a bit of a brain fart. Right. Why isn't that working? Sector 3. 5 electronics, please. There you go. I need to let time play, it seems. Alright, we have another one. Plymouth 37. Don't know what it is. Yeah, let's just get the Ripley just to redirect in there now. How good is that? That's peak efficiency. Event available. Presence of cavities beneath the planet's surface. The readings are picking up from these chambers are similar to those strong nuclear reactions. Ooh. Could there be people living down there? Who knows? 15 signs to grab as well. Hull integrity is built up nicely. Trust is through the roof. We haven't had any accidents. Not that it would matter too much. I think it would probably hurt trust a little bit, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Right, this can be assigned to ice as well now. And so can this. Now, what I'm hoping is they start going through here and picking up the ice. I don't know if I'm just like losing my mind or not, or what, but Sector 2 has ice set to 0, and it's exporting it to 3. Sector 3 has capacity now for 400. So someone should deliver this. I'll turn it off and on. I thought the little forklifts would come out of here and bring it out there, but I guess not. Maybe you need to assign it something else. It doesn't seem like it. And how much is in this sector? There's only 200 here, so yeah, they should definitely be trying to send it out there and get some more. Am I losing my mind? Shouldn't they just be doing that? Anyway, sign ship. We're at Plymouth, right? We've landed on Plymouth 37. The opaque atmosphere lets in hardly any light. Geological formations in the planet's surface resemble giant emerald waves frozen in time. We've set up near the location of one of the cavities. Again, we've a lot of alloys. I'm happy to throw them in there. Establish infrastructure to support exploration and geological analysis. Perform intrusive analysis. No. Take our time. So the achievement I got in the last episode for doing exosuits actually says, it says something like, if you do use exosuits, nobody dies. So I take that to mean that if we chose any other option, someone would have died. So it's a good thing I waited. So again, I'm always going to go with the safest option until we get desperate, and I can't seemingly do that anymore. This one already is transporting resources. We'll tell this one to do it. It's bringing back iron ore right now. Yeah, that's fine. It's not going to change its direction or anything, is it? It has to bring that back first. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with that. I must be doing something wrong, but it seems so obvious to me that it's supposed to just bring it from here into there. That's how I've done everything else. Everything else has been done that way. Let me just look over it one more time, clear my mind, and see, okay, Darren, are you really mistaking something? 400. It's the max amount in there. Ice. Active, it's active. Active for a transfer, and the minimum amount is set. It's the same with Sector 1, except it's not even active. Okay. Still nothing. Well, I'll just dismantle the building then, and let's just see what happens. It's gotta go somewhere. Or does it? It feels like it's just being dismantled now, so I don't know. Maybe I bugged it out or something. I'm sure it'll all be clear after this episode. So iron, we're actually getting a little low on it, so we could turn this one on and this off. That's because our ships are doing collection. Instead of collecting, they're actually sending off alloys into different places, right? So we're kind of getting a little low. Waste, we've stored up 35. We're back to neutral conditions. Extra hours still in here. A little dangerous, I guess. We have our cryonic center up and running though now. So we'll just thaw people out here, and then hopefully extra hours will go away. I'm going to toggle off ice here and here. And just hope that it gets removed eventually from here. I just don't understand. I mean, I could turn it on and leave ice on, maybe. Would that be a terrible idea? Because our construction guys, they're not doing anything else. Yeah, this is so weird. Alright, I'll set it to ice, leave it on. And seeing as ice is set to 0 in here, they should get rid of it, right? Cancel destruction. So they're like rebuilding it, I guess. Yeah. Alright, well hopefully it gets fixed. What else now? So they're actually finally doing the quest up at Parenti 85, and we're delivering 30 iron or alloys down here. They need 40 though, didn't they? Yeah. It's 2 journeys. I guess it is a long ass journey to expect them to do. How's everyone else doing? There's ice to be collected by the Gloose Cap. They're still collecting iron. Carbon is out there. A lot of ice to be mined for the Rushmore. And the Cataphract is doing the last little bit of iron they can find. Do we have another probe? No? Oh, I've turned them off auto building. Of course, we're saving up to get more power. Although we won't have enough. Yeah, we won't have enough. We need 60. Unless we bring back more carbon. I guess if we just wait, we'll eventually get it then. Alright, I'll just speed up time. Needs to kind of slow down a bit. Maybe I've mismanaged things. Although the ice problem has been driving me mad. Hey, we emptied it out. How good is that? And this one's full. We did it, guys. So I guess select it, empty it by setting the resource stockpile change. Then say you're not doing anything, get rid of it, yeah? So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. How's our food situation? Overall, it's lowering down, but it feels like it's not. But obviously it must be. Tech-wise, how we doing? We're about to get waste treatment center. And we've built up our housing a bit, so we now have a big block in here. And there's a quest. Despite its high protein content, insect-based food is still tainted by prejudicial feelings of disgust. No, I don't care. Eat it. Eat your damn insects and be happy. It's still at 100 trust. I don't think there's any problem. Okay, so let's get rid of this house and this one. And we'll replace it with an upgraded... It's a shame you can't just build on top and just say, can you just upgrade these? But you can't. So you have to get rid of these first. People have to become homeless for a while, and then we put the building in. Their new digs. And here we can build it down here as well, right? So 40 alloys are needed. Boom. And we just got the waste treatment plant, didn't we? Nope, it's almost done. Alright, cool. Everything's looking good. We'll just keep time moving. So now ice can be turned on here and here. And this can be unset and unset. Because I just want to move it over here. And in future, all ice will just come through here. So it'll be fine. We can get rid of that road now as well a bit. And we can build 2 other stockpiles. So another ice stockpile. 300 should be plenty, I think. But we can maybe store even more. Alright, so that's our big stockpile areas. Now, we don't need all of this right now. We'll just pause some of it. But it's just good to block it out and say we know where it's going to go. Just turn off one of these for a minute. Alright, good. Sorry, it's a bit messy for me, but I think we're sorted now. Tech, just still waiting on this tech to get done. It's been on 98% for quite a while. Is there a reason for that? It seems to have just stopped right... Oh, we're out. That's why. We need more tech.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Parenti 85. There we go, 75 tech. phenomena. Phenomena, sorry, phenomena have been discovered on Parenti 85 that appear to defy the Coriolis effect. These clearly play a major role in the complex balance of forces. So I guess it's just tech. Hopefully this is a good... I don't know, you know, there's other options. We won't know if this was a good one or not. Seems like a decent amount, 75. And that's it. Alright, get that tech. That'll finish the tech that we're currently researching. Boom, just like that. And now we have waste management. So let's see how big this building is. Oh, damn. It's a bit too big. Oh, you know what, actually, though? I could just cut that road, and it will fit here. It is big, though. Very big indeed. So if I cut the road here, because this is just the back of these buildings anyway. Waste Treatment Center. Its focus is industry and waste. Can transform either 50 waste into 50 alloy, 50 waste into polymer, 20 polymer, or into 1 electronic. Well, that alloy seems like gain rate seems pretty good. 95 alloys, wow. And then 2 electronics. Well, we have it in this sector, so that's fine. Should get built in no time at all. Just out of curiosity. Nah, it doesn't really fit that nicely over here. Okay, good. I can't believe we haven't had an accident here. We've been doing well. We're getting lucky, I think. This is going to be ice as well. So 100, that's full. Leave it the way it is. This is pulling some more ice from over that side. And we'll have to... We're getting the food technologies next, right? Fusion station, and then it's going to be crop farm. So harvesting up to 9 crop fields which have a significant amount of water to produce a large amount of food. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like we're going to need big storage areas for food. And I guess that's it. Then stockpile. What can we get? We can get integrated storage base. It stores 10% more. So that might be one we get after that then. Alright, cool. Polymer is at 60, so that means it's now with hull integrity up again. We can now maybe boost our power. So we'll build the other set of solar panels out on the Tycoon exterior. 2 electronics, 45 extra power. Let's go. This guy needs to deliver 10 more alloys over this way. And you're just collecting science. And then we can start getting probes again once we've drained all of this polymer away. Good. Alright, things are looking good. Things are looking very good. We want to build those houses up again. Population. So we have a big block there of 40. It says in average quality accommodation. This is limited quality accommodation. Is that better than average? I don't know. Limited? What's better, limited or average? I live in an average home, or I live in a limited home. I feel like average is probably better. But you think the bigger the building, more people crammed into smaller spaces, it's probably worse. But I don't know if that people really mind. So far, they don't seem to. So ice, you are now empty. Get out of here. Yeah, and there's a bunch just delivering the ice over from one to another. Okay, I've got that working now. This can stop as well. Pods. Pods are being opened all the time.
You can implement a new policy.
So our cooldown is finished. Good. Working hours. Nah. Well, we could do actually supported working hours because we do have too many people working here. I could actually do that and get some benefits to stability for a while. I don't need to though, right? My trust is 100%, so it's fine. No point tying us down like that if we don't need to do that. Oh wow, we are out of iron. Wow, that's an interesting little problem we've got now. I mean, I'm sure now soon we'll start to collect again. The Viticali. The Viticali. So where are you? Viticali is the only one assigned to getting iron. And it's heading all the way out here to deliver that last little bit of alloys. I see. Yeah. It's kind of an inefficiency. I suppose the whale or something now could do that as well. We'll lower that down a bit. So just while the other guy's busy, the whale can go get some iron nearby. The miners as well. Are you both out there? One's not doing anything because it doesn't have anything to get. So we'll tell it you can get that now. Ice and iron. There's loads down here. So yeah, we could fly down here and get these. We don't need to get that now. And then we'll probe around here and hope that there's a bit more that way. I'll try to speed up time a bit. So we can turn these off. They're not doing anything. Save on the power. We're not making alloys. It's always dangerous because obviously you're repairing your hull constantly with alloys. You can't stop the production of alloys. Well, we know there's lots of iron out there, so it's not a big deal, but it's a little hiccup in an otherwise completely smooth playthrough. Homelessness is almost completely dealt with as well. Sector 1 just got its house built. Excellent. So again, we'll just do this again one more time. Delete. Delete. Once those are torn down, we'll tear down 4 houses now. We'll build 2 fresh ones. So we get back 60 alloys, and we put in 80 alloys. And we get, you know, more people. It's 1 alloy per house, per person, basically. Good. Tech-wise, how are we doing? We've got 40 in the resource, in the chamber. We need that fusion station. Transforms 15 ice into 40 water every cycle and stores it. Oh, it stores it as water. Not seeing that as an icon. Maybe it's something that gets unlocked, or maybe the building just stores it and distributes it slowly then, based on that. And then we'll have to get our crop farms, which will do food. Because food is slowly coming down. I haven't seen it. It was 200 last time I said that. It seems like we have loads. The ice is practically full up now, so we can say turn this on and make it ice. 600 ice. That seems like a lot, right? Should be enough. Probably want to resume that battery as well if they could. And then we're good to start moving. Coming in with fresh batch of iron finally, and we just the event down here is now being researched again. This science ship has nothing to do. We need to get some new probes out.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
So we've built our solar panels. Done. So the next stage of solar panels is pretty expensive. It's going to be 75 polymer. So we'll have to just work with this for a little while. But we're thickening up the ship big time. Let's have a look at it on this side. There we go. Oh, yes. Good. Alright, so we do have a lot of power in reserve. We have powered down 2 major buildings, though. But even so, we're looking good. What could we do, then? There's waste in this place as well. I guess they could have a DLS building also. So maybe... This has an insect here. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to build it up this way. That's our mess hall. Just trying to get rid of some of these gaps that we've got. I've got a way to get rid of a gap here, actually. If we just... remove a few of these and shift everything over a bit. Yeah, that'll work for us. Okay, cool. Carbon is good. Ice has been emptied out still. Alright, nice. And then we're going to need big food storages. Probably in this area. So you can get rid of this workshop as well now. And this one. They're in the way. So much storage is needed. We really do need that tech that stores up more. 2 cycles to go for the events down south. And just to triple check, optimal conditions in sector 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Neutral happiness in them as well. So there's waste here. I mean, it's only 1 building producing waste. I don't know if it's necessarily worth trying to capture that by having negative stability, but it might be while trust is positive. We'll keep it at neutral. Remember, you get positive for having propaganda. Is there an alternative to propaganda? Oh, there's the waste treatment plant, by the way. So 50 into 50. I think polymers would be better than alloys, personally. So 50 into 20. Yeah. 50 into 20. And how much? 20 people work the building 15. Okay. 15 power. Because I feel like polymers are kind of tricky to get. And they're used for making ships. They're used for improving your power situation. So I'd rather do polymer. It seems like there's iron everywhere, you know? Alright, with homelessness again, we can just dismantle 2 more of these. Build into them a bit more. Should have done it from this side out, actually, thinking about it. Whatever. This is now empty. Get rid of that. We'll need another mess hall. So another set of batteries maybe there. Let's see. Oh, nice. It actually fits this way. Even better. Yeah, let's just do it there. Perfect. And then we'll get rid of this one. Just organizing, you know, trying to make the most of all the space that we have. Technology fusion station has been unlocked. We are flying through the tech tree now. So, factories. Fusion station counts as industry and agriculture. Transforms 50 ice into 40 water every 1 cycle. How big is it? It's a thick boy. It is a thick boy. It does fit alongside down this way quite nicely, though. So let's just do that. It fits along the bottom. We'll build a road that goes up and connects to the ice. It's not too long of a travel time. I wonder how much water it can store. It also produces waste. Interesting. Okay. Right next to the mess hall. Quite an expensive building as well. 60 alloys, 2 electronics. We're thinning out on electronics, actually. We've got no more silica. There's 29 in this factory, though. We only need 1 more in order to actually start making another batch of electronics. Alright, we're almost done. Let's make some probes. That's what I should have been doing with all these polymers. We're bringing that iron back in. Good. Glooskap is still getting some of its ice. That's fine. It can get the hydrogen as well. Oh, no, it can't. Hydrogen has to go into a different place. And then this needs to be mined. This isn't too far either, so... You can... Whoops. You can get that as well. And get that. Mining ship should be good to go. Unhappiness in Sector 3.
Team has completed a task.
Homelessness? Oh, right, yeah. Well, don't worry about that. Oh, I've done it in a bad way, yeah. They haven't gotten rid of this one yet. They'll be okay in a moment. As soon as we get a few of these other things built first. In fact, this is really the higher priority. Can I not prioritize that? Just pause this. Make that a high priority. Two constructors going out and doing it right now. Right, so this is going to be food, and this is going to be food. And then we'll get rid of that food one and bring everything back over this way. Okay, the mess hall is ready to go. Dismantle that one as well. And they're just unloading this. They're taking the alloys out of here. It's not that big of a distance to go, so they can start dismantling it now. We've got another probe, but let's check out the event. Another 60 tech. Our team was able to survey one of the crystalline cavities beneath Plymouth surface. Inside these gigantic geodes, huge crystals are bathed in toxic and corrosive gases. Despite the hazardous environmental conditions and disorientation caused by the cavity's kaleidoscopic nature, no incidents occurred. The team was able to draw new conclusions about subterranean nuclear activity and its impact on the formation of crystalline structures. Alright, grab your tech. Oh, nice! As we were preparing for takeoff, we spotted a geological formation that appears to house some sort of cave dwelling. We're requesting permission to investigate the site, so take this out of here as well. Excellent. Yes, go investigate it. Although there's something in me that says that's a bit strange, but okay, let's do it. Oh man, every fiber of my being is saying just leave now. There's something not right about that, but let's just go. Because it says dwelling, which makes me think something lives in there, you know? And that needs to be mined. Interesting. Well, don't mine it. But collect the science. Is that mining ship literally going out there now? Yeah, don't do that. Get these ones. High priority. There you go. The reason I locked these is because I thought I'd be moving closer to them before, you know, to get them, but it doesn't seem like I have to right now. Good. Alright, probe. Probe me. Oh my god. Quite a lot over here. Alright, we have room to build a house. Whoops. That is an absolute priority if we want to keep our people happy. It seems like we did the event, by the way. I didn't even notice. No one seemed to care. High priority, please. And then our fusion station will be the priority after. Now, we've delivered in iron, so we can repower this part of the economy back. So let's turn this one on, and this building. So now iron is flooding in here, and then it'll go straight in here. Once this is up and running, then we can maybe start feeding it to the other one as well. Tech-wise, what are we getting now? We're getting the crop farm. Interested to see how big that building is and how we're going to lay out this sector because of it. We've also got 2.5 cycles of backup power, so we could move now, should we wish. Are we going a little too far to get certain things? Not really. I mean, we're kind of in a good spot because things are going around us still, so we'll wait. This can stop getting the iron ore for now. Alright, good. Kind of want to go up here, but we need to kind of do probes up this way as well.
Also like to remind crew that procreation with the purpose of giving birth is strictly prohibited.
Okay, we've never heard that one before. Procreation with the what was it? The strict purpose of giving birth is prohibited. Alright, we're piling some up, so let's open the other the steel mill. Optimal conditions, let's turn on some food. Why not? Good, now we're just making a little extra, just because we're getting a little low. Getting a little low. Down to 90.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Science ship team has completed a task, let's go check it out. After approaching the supposed location of the troglodyte dwellings, they were revealed to be nothing more than an optical illusion. This effect was caused by light filtering through thick fog. Damn, I was right. I shouldn't have gone there, but for different reasons, I guess. Alright. Well, it's gonna just get that science now. Silicon. Yes. Alright, I tell you what, guys. We're gonna fly up this way, then. And we're gonna go right now. 2.1 cycles. How much battery power do we have? 2.4. Let's go to Parenti 85. $13 left there. 11. And 183. Okay, soon we'll get mark this as high priority. Try to get these first. And then we'll get out of here. And then we'll probably do a big jump all the way back down this way. Once we get the battery power to do so. So we're going to do one more collection run and then come back.
A probe has completed its scan.
It's there, right? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yep. Alright. We've got no use for hydrogen. There's loads of, you know, ice. Do we really need that right now? Probably not. So let's get moving. Does hurt our hull integrity to do this, I guess. See you later. I can't remember what it's called. Something 87 or something. It's like the other one's called Fargo. Can't remember what that one's called even right now. Is that where the space storm is? One of them anyway. Alright, battery power will keep us intact. And keep us operational. Alright, everything's pretty much moved over correctly. Let's just unassign this and let this resume activity. Optimal conditions in every sector. Feels good, man. And we're getting better at building. We just got a little bit of homelessness while we wait for the extra populations to get built. Okay. This I'd say is high priority. Alright, the sign ship Plymouth has received all the signs it could from here. We've got another probe. Let's just probe again somewhere close by this planet. This is where we're going to dock. We can actually wait to launch this probe once we pass that area. Wow, there is nothing here, is there? Oh. It looks like one of the objective things is close by. There's tech there. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that and just try make a mental note, remember. There's something there for us. But I want to go, again, just a bit closer to here. So if we could just get any resource deposits first. It doesn't seem like it. It seems empty. Yeah, and it's just like more tech up this way. So it's actually... Oh, there we go. So it has to cross through a little bit of a hazardous area to get there. So I'll just wait as we move past it. It should recorrect. Yeah, to be safer. Okay, there we go. It's safer now.
Completed its scan.
Alright, nice. Cool, we're almost there. Oh, wow.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
New request in Sector 1. Due to your continued indifference to the problems of the Tycoon's crew, stockpiles have been looted. What? It's because I've just been saying no to a lot of the things they've asked. But they're happy. Conditions optimal. Neutral happiness. What was looted, by the way? I don't even know what was looted. I'd have to, literally check frame by frame, but of what just happened. But I don't know. Damn it. What are they doing with it anyway? Storing some polymers in their house, you know? I can understand stealing food. Did I miss a request or something? I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, we're still considered moving. There we go. We're powered back on now. Properly. Okay, is there any cryopods left? No. So this building can be powered down. So can this. Electronics, keep that online, just in case you want to store something in here. Ice is full. Ice is pretty much full everywhere. But we can, once this building gets up and running then, 5 more alloys. We can then start turning it into water. Gonna have to move that infirmary over as well. The place is getting a bit more neat though, neat and compact, which is nice. Still have a bit more homelessness here. We're waiting for this to get done. The new food buildings are getting produced as well. Food is positive right now. I'm not sure how. It says we make 12 per cycle. It can't be right. It should definitely be negative. I think it needs a bit more time to update. Currently it's the meal cycle. So we can now power these back on and say, you don't need to avoid them anymore. You can go get them. And our next technologies are going to allow us to go into that storm. That's the next thing we're going to be focusing on. So maybe we could probe in there. I don't know if that works or not. We could probe behind it, though. Alright, cool. Looking good. So we didn't find any of the objectives this episode. One seems to be there, but there also seems to be another one here, at least story-based things. Now, tech-wise, let me just check on tech. So we've actually stopped tech altogether. We have 28 in storage, but what I want to do is get maybe... self-welding, 40. Mining ships are more likely to endure dangerous weather conditions. Yeah, we're going to have to get that. Mining ships are 10% faster. You know what, I'll look into this myself in between episodes just before I make a decision. Infirmaries have 5 more beds. Yeah, and just choose which one we're going to get. But that's going to have to be it for this episode. So, kind of just a big reorganizational effort, collecting what's around me. Didn't move the story forward, unfortunately, but we did explore 2 planets. We went deep diving on Parenti 85. We also found Plymouth and did some stuff at Fargo. We found all these pockets of resources around us. So I feel like we're still doing well. Probe is heading out to that location. Another probe is going through the storm into this place, and then we're going to start working our way around to this side, and we've moved. We are now docked outside of Parenti 85, which looks awesome, actually. Holy crap. Looks really cool. Alright, that's going to have to be it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support the channel directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. You'll also get exclusive access to my Discord, where there's dedicated channels for each series I'm doing, and it's a great place just to meet others and make some friends.